camel.
It's a camel, just cameling around. There's lots of people watching it.
How's his toes?
There's a whole tour bus of people watching. I'd be watching too, to be honest.
We are watching.
Yeah. I don't know if you're able to see that, but hopefully you might see some more.
We've left the Kings Canyon area today and we're heading for Uluru. We've just stopped off at the Mount Connor lookout. Might be able to see it in the background there. It's also known as Uluru. And somebody in a tour group, usually my most hated thing, was kind enough to point out that just over the back of the lookout is a big salt lake. Have a look.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Nice little place to stop and have a rest, but the flies are super bad here, so we'll keep on trucking.
Oh no, it's gone behind a hill. Just got a first glimpse of Uluru, didn't we?
It lasted about 4 seconds.
Surely it's going to come back any second now, over the top of this hill. So after a little bit of delay, there's Uluru.
Yeah, it's big and it's red. So we're at Uluru for sunset. Don't know really if we can put into words what it's like, but it's amazing. GoPro's never going to do it justice, so I'll have to put some photos in. But it's super weird what it looks like.
Yeah, but not the 100 Ks. I did
The only problem is there's a million people here.
What'd you think of the light show, Andrew?
The light show was pretty good, but just the it just doesn't look real. This doesn't look real at all. It's really hard to explain.
Look at it. It is weird. It's so different in real life to what the photos make it look like.
Today we're walking around Uluru. I'm going to do a full lap. Yeah, like there's some bits that they say you're not allowed to photograph and film. It's just kind of weird. I'm not really down with that, but you know, we'll do our best not to capture any of those bits on film or in a photograph. Yeah, so yesterday we had a look at it at sunset. It was awesome, and now we're up really close, and it's just such a weird thing to look at. It doesn't look like it's from this world. It is a very big and very cool.
Might have to get up in here to show you how amazingly carved out this is. This is how tall it is. So update, we're 3.3 kilometres into our circumnavigating of Uluru. It's quite different from this side. Thoughts, Andrew?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's just cool to see it from, you know, different angles. It's a bit of a downer about the restrictions on photography and filming, but whatever. Got a few nice photos, I think, which we'll have to see how they turn out.
like you don't often see this side photographed.
Yeah, it's awesome. Just would love to see it in the wet season though. Even though they don't have a wet season here. I particularly love this bit here. There's something about like those holes in the rock, the texture. I don't know, it kind of looks like you can sort of see in and see the skeleton of it or something.
Yeah, to me it gives you a, it's like that's the external membrane. If you scratched away at it, it all would look like that.
Yeah, it's like, you know, icing on a cake or something.
However, that's
Looks
not
awesome.
true.
No, it's not, but you know, that's just kind of how it looks.
Awesome.
Yeah, really enjoying the walk so far. It's funny, I've not really loved a lot of Central Australia. It's been a bit busy for my liking, and some of the things haven't been as awesome as, you know, people have made out. But this is definitely not one of them. This has been an absolute mind-blowing experience. It's really cool.
So while Andrew takes the proper photos, I'll give you an update. Currently at 6 kilometres, and this is the view of the rock from this side. So we're at 8.5 kilometres now. Dark side, black backside, we call it?
I guess it's the eastern side.
Yeah. Whoa.
Well, we've just about finished the base walk at Uluru is Rock, and it's taken us about 3.25 hours. We did stop and have a little snack, and then we stopped and chatted to some people, so probably could have done it a bit faster, but hey, it's not a race. Overall impressions, it is quite a long walk, and I am kind of over it, but every angle you look at this thing, it's just awesome. So I would say definitely worth doing. We heard mixed reports about how much you're allowed to photograph and how much you weren't allowed to photograph. If you look at the map that they give you, it's like 50-50, but it's actually not that bad. So yeah, super cool. Sonia, what are your thoughts?
I just wanted to add that I feel like all the different sides look different. It's not like you're walking around something that looks the same from all angles. So
yeah, it's pretty unique from every different angle. It's definitely some cool stuff to see. Anyway, hopefully you can hear us over the wind. It's a bit breezy today. Good morning everyone. It's the 20th of August and we are at Kata Tjuta, also known as the Olgas. Just doing a little bit of a walk. It's about 7.5 k's, so it should take us pretty much most of the hottest part of the day. First impressions are, if I hadn't seen Uluru yesterday, these would probably be the most amazing things I've ever seen. They're right up there. They're kind of similar but a little bit different. Sort of not tilted on the side like Uluru is. Anyway, have a look. So this walk we're doing is called the Valley of the Winds Walk, and apparently it does looks like it does a lap of this one. Through that valley there. I thought that they look kind of similar to Uluru, but it appears they are some kind of conglomerate rock as opposed to one big rock like Uluru, so they're pretty much completely the opposite. But they're really cool, and it's interesting how similar they are in a lot of ways. They're very big. They share that in common.
the thing about these, they're like a little optical illusion. They're so big you think you're close to them, but then in reality, you're not. this is the view from the second lookout, and the view down are where we're going to go. What do you think so far, Andrew?
It's awesome. Yeah, really cool. A bit more of an interesting walk than left Uluru as well.
Yeah, this is like you're walking in amongst stuff rather than walking around something.
And this particular view here, you just be careful where you're putting your feet.
Yeah.
Really, like just the trees at the bottom really help you understand the scale of them.
Yeah, check it out. Hopefully you can see that.
These are huge.
Yeah.
We're doing the secondary walk now at the Uluru and Kata Tjuta. Don't know what it's called. It's just a short one, and lots of people doing it. So hopefully it gives us a different perspective of the mounds. Yeah, well, you know, they're big, not round, cool. This is actually a really cool walk. It's pretty short. The rocky surface is quite tricky to walk on though. But yeah, it's an awesome walk, and it really sort of highlights the scale of these mountains. It's awesome. Apparently they're like 400 meters high.
They're definitely very tall.
Mm.
And here we've got some wild camels just hanging out.